Hi, my name is Richard Arnold, and this is my personal experience speech. Here's my 6-member audience. Okay. So, about 3 years ago, the summer I graduated high school, I went swimming in the marina with a couple of my friends, and we were there well into the night. We were kind of just celebrating, the graduation and stuff. So it was a lot of fun. We ended up going across the other side of the river to visit this house and swim in their pool. And so that was a lot of fun. Not really loud, but it was still fun. And what ended up happening was, as I swam on my way back home, it was about 12. It was about midnight, and a boat started coming. I couldn't get away from it, and I dove under the water at the last minute, and it clipped my foot. So I immediately yelled for help. I knew it was bad, and so I had my buddy come get me, and we pulled my foot out of the water, and it was split open pretty good amount. So luckily my friends were smart, and they decided to call 911. So they dragged me out of the water, took me to a safe spot where I could the ambulance could come get me, and while they were there, the ambulance came and eventually decided that they were going to airlift me to a bigger hospital. I was losing a lot of blood. I was in shock, so I really don't remember much of it. But I do know that I was scared. It was probably one of the scariest moments of my life. I didn't know what I was going to tell my parents. I didn't know what they were going to think. So I ended up calling my dad, which was the smart decision, and he ended up calling my mom, which is a lot better, and she met me at the hospital before I even got there, which was cool. Very comforting. And so what ended up happening was I broke my tibia, I fractured my heel, I severed my Achilles tendon, and a couple surgeries later we're good to go. And I went back for a checkup a couple of weeks later and ended up having a bad staph infection. So they put me on antibiotics, IV antibiotic for 6 weeks. Once that was done, I got it pulled out, and pretty much it. And so now I have full range of my foot, no problems at all. I can play sports. I can do all the things that I used to do. The only thing that bothers me is when it gets cold outside, it tenses up just a little bit. So that's how I spent my summer after I graduated high school.